Hello, my name is Oisín O'Reilly. My pronouns are he and him. I'm the Chief Executive here at Outhouse LGBTQ Centre. I suppose as the year trickles to a close, I wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude to so many people, to the team here, to our volunteers, to our community, our supporters, our allies. It has been an incredible year here at the Centre and for Ireland's LGBT community. So much has changed, there's been so much progress, and that wouldn't happen without the tireless effort, energy, compassion, generosity of hundreds of people and thousands of people who make our work possible here at Outhouse. So, from the very bottom of my heart and the team's, thank you so much for all of your help and support. Yeah, I think one of the things I love most about this time of year is the moments shared with colleagues and community members and pausing to reflect and think about progress and change and where we've come from and where we're going to. And it's been a real year of change and progress for the centre, for the patrons we have supported and worked with, for colleagues on the team. And it's been a really wonderful journey over the course of the year, not without its frustrations or its anxieties or its challenges, but it has been a year of progress, and we don't always take the moments to stop, reflect, and look back. So I'm going to share some of the highlights of this year with you now. 24 has been a year of profound change, progress, and impact. Um, some of the things that I'm most proud of, and there are hundreds that I could mention, but that would take hours, and no one has that time, especially at this time of year. But I think some of the things that I'm most proud of, firstly, is our community casework service, which opened in April of this year. It has helped hundreds of people who are facing very difficult situations or need support and guidance. And it's a service that's been so long needed in our community, and I'm delighted to see it open and working. And I'm excited to announce that we'll be expanding the service early next year so that we're able to help more people. And that's really down to the generosity and support of so many allies and supporters that we rely on day in, day out to be able to do our work. Some of the other highlights that I've seen include opening new peer support groups for intersex people and for young adults, and they've gone from strength to strength, and we have more on the way in that space. We've also done our best to combat isolation and loneliness in our community that's endemic in Irish society. And we've opened new social groups for asexual and aromantic people, for rainbow families, and for others. And again, we have some new social groups coming again in the new year, and those spaces have really have really thrived. And the volunteers who are facilitating and leading those spaces have done some amazing work with the patrons in those spaces. In the arts and cultural space, and it's always a highlight here at the centre. I think Culture Night was a real highlight for me this year. The open mic nights have given a space for expression and voice for people who don't always find doors that are open for them. The book club has become a place of sustained debate on the merits of literature. And we were delighted to have the International Dublin Gay Theatre Festival here earlier in the year, and we had a run of 42 plays and theatrical productions around queer lives. And it's also been a real year of progress and change in advocating for the safety and needs of our community across housing and homelessness, around drugs and alcohol, around mental health, around poverty, around safety, including a victory that is owned by us and our colleagues in the LGBT movement and in other movements where the Hate Crime Act became law in October of this year that provides very vital protections to our community and to other vulnerable and marginalised and targeted communities. So it's been a real year of change and progress. Looking ahead to next year, I'm really excited for what the year ahead holds. We will have a new government, a new parliament, um, a whole host of changes internationally as well. We'll have new social groups, an expanded community casework service, new peer support groups to come on stream, new and enhanced cultural programming. Our planning for Pride has already begun, and it's looking like it's going to be an absolutely wonderful year. But I suppose with all of that change, our vision remains the same. We're working day in, day out to create a world where every LGBTQ plus person is safe, seen, and celebrated. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you're considering a donation to a charitable organisation at the end of the year, we rely on the generosity of spirit and the financial generosity to be able to sustain our work. So please do consider digging deep and supporting our work to create a just, more equitable society for all LGBT people. I suppose as we close out this year, I want to say a very, very warm thank you and Merry Christmas and a joyous and joyful New Year to you and yours from us. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and I look forward to welcoming you all back for a nice cuppa in the cafe in the new year. Thank you.